Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Faith Miracle Irabor, and if you are watching this video, chances are you want to start making money in 2026, but you don't know where to start or how to go about it, and that is why you are here. Or maybe you have already started building or creating that content, but you don't even know the next step to take to bring in the money. You are confused. You don't know. You are confused. You haven't figured it out on yourself, and never mind. That is why you are here. In this video, we are going to cover everything you need to start making your online money this year 2026. This video is for women, it's for professionals, it's for students, it's for stay-at-home mom like me, and anyone who wants to start making money online in 2026. Okay, number one step you need to take to make money online in 2026 is to have a skill. Yeah, your already existing skill can fetch you money online when you know how to do it well. And this is it: your skill, that teaching skills you have, the coaching skills you have, the small little skills you have, sharing your knowledge with other person, the fashion designing skills you have, your hairdressing skills that you have, any skills at all, the skills inside of you, your unique skills, your unique potentials and unique abilities that you are created with can fetch you money online. You don't need to have any tech skills or any digital skills. You just need to start with your already existing skills. And that is how I started in 2022. I started building my online brand in year 2022 with my already existing skills, without no tech skills, no digital skills, just my knowledge, just my ability, my unique ability, my unique skills inside of me. And today, by the special grace of God, I have grown and I'm still growing. Why? Because I started with my already existing skills. Then I was working as a 9 to 5 and as a contract banker. I was learning. I started creating content generally on Facebook. I was creating content and using my salary to upskill myself. Why? Because I needed to start making money online. So I started with my already existing skills, which is teaching, counseling, because I love it. Because when I was even younger, I wanted to marry a pastor. Or let me say, I wish I marry a pastor. Why? Because of that desire to advise women, that desire to teach women, because I just love counseling. Yes, I just love counseling, and I love that mindset of women coming to meet pastor wife for coaching, for counseling. I just love it. And I said, okay, you know what? I want to marry a pastor because I love counseling, but I never marry a pastor. So what is that skills inside of you? That unique ability inside of you? You can start making money from it. Okay. Number two, you needed to build your personal brand. By building a personal brand, it doesn't mean you need to start doing the way everyone else is doing it. You just need to start building your digital footprint, getting visible to those who need your services, getting visible to those who need you, because hard work don't scale income in this digital age. Visibility scale your income. I work as a 9 to 5 earner, contract banker for 6 years without no good results. And I said, you know what? I needed to find something doing because I work so hard. I work so hard selling water. I work so hard as a sales girl. I work so hard as a contract banker without no results. And I decided to start building my online brand. Today, the result is showing and it is still showing. So you need to get visible with your skill sets, without your teaching skills, without your coaching skills, without your fixing skills, your hairdressing skills, your fashion designing skills. Get visible by building your online brand. You can start with any platform. I started with Facebook, and today I've grown my Facebook to 23,000 plus followers, and it is still growing. And from Facebook, I moved to LinkedIn, to Instagram, and now I'm on YouTube. So start with a platform. That is how you get visible. We are in the digital age. You don't need to operate locally again. Start building your personal brand. Start showcasing what you know, that skills you know, that ability, that fashion design, that electrical services you know, anything generally, start with it, and little by little you upskills. You start getting the online skills, which is content creation, how to create amazing content. You start getting the digital skills which you needed to upgrade. But first, start with your already existing skills and build a personal brand that sell you even before you sell yourself. And number three, you need to create an online course or start rendering online services. Online course with your teaching skills you have taught for 3 months, building your online online brand, building your personal brand. You are teaching on your platform, on Instagram, you are teaching, on Facebook, you teach. Why not create an online course, packaging what you know in an online course or in form of an ebook and teach to those who need it? Teach it, sell it to those who need it. Before you know it, people start buying it because they trust you, because they know you, because you have shown some level of consistency and some levels of values that you know what you are doing. That is how you make online money, through trust, through building your platform. Before you know it, you start engaging on speaking engagement. You start rendering coaching services. You start building a brand that outsell you even before you sell yourself. That is how I started building my online brand. After teaching for like 6 months, later I created a digital product. And in my digital product, 3 persons bought my digital product before I got a partnership deal with an international client. So it can also happen to you, but you need to show up. You need to build your online brand. And these 3 mistakes can cause these things not to happen when you are not consistent. You get to be consistent with the values you bring out, with our skills. You get to be consistent with your values, with your potentials, with what you know how to do best. You get to be consistent with it. Don't start today and the next 6 months we don't see you again. It is consistency. A room wasn't built in a day. Success is about consistency and patience. And number 2, don't jump from one thing to another. Today, you are building a brand as a fashion designer. Tomorrow, you are building a brand as a personal brand expert. No. Personally, I started building my brand on purpose. And I said, I cannot just be teaching people how to discover their purpose, how to discover their potential, without teaching them how to make money from it. So I started as a personal brand coach. From personal brand coach, I narrowed my message to personal brand expert because I wanted my audience or my students, after getting their identity, knowing where they belong, they should be able to build a brand and make money in their identity. So I did it for 3 years or 2 years now. I've stayed to personal brand expert. Even in personal brand expert, I teach you about knowing your purpose, knowing your identity. I stick to one. I didn't do today writing. Tomorrow I jump to marriage expert or the next day to fashion designer. No, I stick with one message for 3 years before my results started coming. So you need to be patient and you don't need to jump from one service to another. Stick with what you have. And number 3 mistake you should avoid is just watching others. You are watching others. You are not creating your content. Create that content. As you watch, ensure you are creating yours. In fact, create before you watch. Ensure you post, you create your content before you start looking at other people's content. Okay, 26. Number 1, have a skill. Number 2, build a personal brand. And number 3, have a digital product or start rendering online services like coaching, one-on-one services, creating your digital product and marketing it vigorously to sell, rendering partnership, and so much more. Okay, so if you like this video and you want to get more on how to build a brand that gets visibility and make you income, kindly subscribe, like this video and share this video. See you in my next lesson. Bye bye.